Right, so the shift is going to take us, the shift is going to feel like it's out to those trees on the right for a draw that's really starting right to centre and moving back into the fairway against this wind. So what's the hole? It says 365 off here. What's it say on there?
No idea.
Drivable.
Into the wind.
Let's see that tall draw, Danny. That's good though.
That's fine, mate. Yeah.
That is dead straight down the middle. It's good. That's a
Perfect.
great place to be.
Yeah, it just needs to be a tiny bit deeper than it to get you.
Just a fraction. So a bit shallower round. That's it. It's a shallower arc, more of a shift. So when you've got a ball, think about ball started there.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's where your face was. Now, did it draw or did it fade? It faded. So that means your path was to the left of where it started, so you know where your path was. The bigger the fade, the more the path was to the left. So the bigger the gap between face and path over here, Danny. That was only a little fade, so that means your path was about there, which means you need to shift a lot more to the right. Yeah. So what you felt was a shift to the right wasn't enough.
Oh, I did it again.
So let me show you, it's not bad, but if you go with the hit too early, you haven't got time to shift.
Yeah.
So it's when it's behind you and you've got to feel the shift as it's
almost swinging
behind.
too fast.
Yeah, well, or timing it. So it's swinging behind as you're shifting. And as you shift out to the right more, just swing the club to me. We've got to let that club face rotate more.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's get through it.
That's it. So it's got to rotate more. So you've got to, that's it. So you've got the shift, then you can let it rotate. Okay. So you got
that was
so you got a face close into its path, so we know the path's still a bit to the left. What's interesting, just grab one more ball if you've got it, because what you've done here is you set up with the tee box. Right, so you know earlier on the range you were moving around the ball.
Yeah.
This is something that can happen on the course where you end up setting up square with the tee box, but in actual fact we're setting up for the golf shot. You want to be moving around, move the ball back a little bit, it needs to go back as you move round. That's it. So you've got your rib cage set, your body set for the swing arc and the shift that you want, and the shape of shot. Yes, it's a whole different space for you there. There we go. A little bit, but you've got. Now you're in the ballpark.
Yeah, I think it's just practice, isn't it? It's just.
It is, and it's good. This is great because this is where you need to be in the real world. Because look where this tee box is pointed.
Well, that's what I said to.
You literally, if you look where this is, you have literally swung it on a path.
Way left.
What's happened is then you've swung with this, and now your club face can't rotate, or you get the pull draw that you did.
Yeah.
So what your body does, it keeps the face open. But as soon as you move around here, Danny, now you can swing out and rotate the face.
Yeah.
So it's just orientating yourself to the golf shot, not the tee box.
I said to Craig earlier, I said actually, go to the range and picking different targets and different bays.
Perfect.
Because you'll have your favourite bay, don't you?
Yeah.
And you go, I'm going to be on that bay.
And then you're hitting to the same target all the time.
Yeah.
128 to the middle.
2-8 to the middle.
Flags at the back. 151 to the flag. It is playing like 150 with that wind. 8, I think 8.
I'd normally at a 9 or wedge.
That cold, honestly, today.
It is cut and it is an extra club, but also the green narrows as you go further up, so you're giving yourself a wider area. So the safe shot here is like 5 yards short, leave yourself a 15, 20 footer, and then you're going for the wide part of the green. So you've got a much wider landing area. The further you go, the more accurate you've got to be, or the further you go, the more left of the pin you aim. Move around the ball for that draw. Hi guys, just a quick message about our upcoming trip to Turkey. We've had 2 international trips already. Turkey last year, Abu Dhabi a couple of weeks ago. Fantastic successes. Looking forward to our next one, which is back in Turkey. We're so happy with that resort. We were blown away last time. The Gloria Resort, 5-star. It's 5 nights, 4 full days of coaching and playing with myself and the team. There's myself and Sam and George on the range coaching, short game, full swing, putting, and then on the golf course there's Foz and Belty for the tour player experience. You get a chance to play, practice, spend time with us, first evening meet and greet, and then every evening we all eat together, breakfast together. It's a fully immersive week in the whole coaching system. I hope you can make it. It's the 26th of March and we hope to see you there. There's 12 places, so please be quick. good strike.
It's nowhere near it.
Not bad. I think you could go just. Oh, I think you could hit a 7 and grip down it. Use your shift to get the strike on the golf ball. The shift is going to give you the angle of attack, Danny. You know when if you watch here, when you shift now, you can get a steeper angle of attack. Just make sure you shift round to the right a little bit. You have to start the ball just right of centre here. Just to, if you're hitting down, you're going to get a bit more draw. That's an awesome golf shot. Perfect.
Oh,
It's a bit short.
6 foot.
Yeah,
Very
well-
high standards, Danny.
Well, but you're trying to thinking. Well,
You know earlier when you said about the stance width as well, a bit
Yeah.
narrower to let yourself rotate for the balance, that's it. Oh,
that's class, Danny.
that is a golf shot.
The winds just took that.
Yeah, it's all.
Great shot, mate.
but it's
That's brilliant.
that's going. See, I should be at 9 iron.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
you're into the wind.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
that's
it's
strong
cold.
wind. You're into a club wind at least.
And I think that's what I
And
found
it's
difficult
cold.
in the winter, but yardages wise. We found it early, didn't we?
Yeah.
It was just everything was way short.
But it's better to club up, 3/4 swing. You can still be,
I think- yeah.
be
I think
aggressive
what
or
was good earlier was
assertive
going-
with it.
But I think that full out.
Yeah.
It's having the belief to go. It's not going to go.
No,
the distance
yeah.
you think it's going to go in these conditions.
You can go 3/4, but be really positive with it and try and keep it a bit lower. So maybe move the ball back in the stance a bit, shift your weight forward a bit, and punch it. I mean, that's a good golf shot. Just slightly pulled.
Yeah.
This is good practice because you're going to trust the distance into the wind.
Yeah.
Trusting that
Well, they're
you
all-
look at 155 and you think, God, this is like a full 7, but it's in normal conditions it's a 9, but you're just adapted to the conditions and getting used to them.
That was woeful.
Yeah, that was a massive path to the left.
Yeah.
So let's see if we can shape one in now. Last one. Let's
See
if
with
we
the
can
divot.
shape-
See the
Yeah.
divot.
Yeah, using that feedback, Danny, from the divot. It's a left divot. So can we get a divot to the right using our shift? Yes, and that's going to make that divot to the right. It helps give us the draw. Very good.
Distance is really close.
When you start to swing more to the right, that means you're now playing for more draw, which means you've got to start your ball further right. So you've got to set up to start the ball right. So this is tricky, and this is the conditions and the architecture of the course. You've got a bunker to the right, so you've got to set up to that bunker
Yeah.
if you want to play a draw. So you've got to set up to intentionally start it on the trap to draw it in off the trap. So you're going to have to shift further right than the trap and swing down to get the draw. Yeah, so you're getting the divot out to the right, further right than the trap.
Maybe.
So trust that divot to the right. Face can rotate on that path.
Yeah,
What a shot.
that's class.
That's perfect.
Oh,
It's gone.
you caught that one.
Yeah, you did. Nailed
What
it.
sort of
That
ball that was?
That's because the flight.
that was a tightest DT, that.
That just kept going.
Powerball. But that was fantastic. But what you did setup wise, you set up for the shot you got. And so it's just practice on the course. I mean, actually this shot really is not inviting a draw. It's a fade. I mean the green, it's shaped left to right, more landing area left and short. But notice your ball's above your feet now, so it's going to draw. It's going to start left this more. So you need to. So you're set up here, right?
I'm going to try and fade this one in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, this is a tough one off a ball above the feet. So let's see if we can work it. I mean, that is a brilliant golf shot.
Strike was that right?
But it's going to start left because as your ball raises, as the ball position,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
elevated, look at that. So we've got to adjust for that. So now you're on a more kind of standard, regular lie. That same shot will start straighter and just fade a bit. Oh, it's great.
Did you see that ball? It literally.
Yeah.
I love that ball.
Now just take your setup again for me. Stay where you are. You've got your ball
Too far forward.
in like a hybrid position.
Right, so it needs to be back.
There.
So it needs to be there.
Yeah. Yeah, that might feel way back.
Yeah.
But that's centre of the stance now. For you, aiming left. That's a better place to be. you're just catching it so far, so late on the arc, the club's coming back round, and you're squaring your face
Yeah.
up to your arc, and you're just hitting it, pulling it. That's it. So just feel like you just literally stood on your left leg. Just do a practice swing, just put your right foot on its tiptoe. Do a practice swing like this, Danny. Just with your right foot on its tiptoe. Just a few swings like that. And then put your foot back and then play the shot. So you can be more positive with it than, because you've got so much loft with that club, and that's a real spinny club. Little thud at the bottom of the swing, get the bounce working at the bottom. That's it. That was better. Then you can use the bounce and the loft for the spin, because you've got spin grooves on that club. They need club head speed. That's better. Brilliant.
It's amazing how much more that blue and yellow one spins, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a matte surface to it.
One more, last one. See if we can hold it.
A bit shy.
No worries, mate. Well done. Brilliant.
Falls everywhere there.
Waiting, so I'm sitting here. Thought I heard my phone ring, but it disappeared. Guess I'm just losing my